I like it.
Yeah, hatuna za bashanda ya cities. Forward drive to continue it. Moving forward, takananganisa. Aim for stars, there's no limit. No limit, no limit. Kota ben pupa ben kichimisa. Ontifa by four, lava kuka by four. Basamgun kitili mali yami. Isotenga opia. Pipa kuchemera peka. Apandensi na mari. Hanzu kuchita nani. Isotenga opia. Pipa kuchemera peka. Apandensi na mari. Hanzu kuchita nani.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, break the silence. Please let the money come my way and spend it all on a Friday.
Kupinam love is a risk these days. But hand the money these days. I don't give a damn, you're nothing these days. Shomcholo is a big mistake. Saka karawazia, kusina kusimba mira. Karawachinja makia, retire bondi wekwira. Paketo pazere vana vakashepa unge avocado vatambidze sando. Ufange dlaluko keze buzu kuti kante msugulu uchata nini. I bet you can tap, I bet you can trip like me for real. I check out my life, I check out that you sabi chidi you got it for real. So tenga opia, pipa kuchemera peka. Apandensi na mari, hanzu kuchita nani. So tenga opia, pipa.
Yeah, like I was asking the genre of hip hop that you sing. What is that?
Well, it's a fusion of many genres. Actually, it's a fusion of Afro. Because I mostly have drill songs out, but then it's not just drill that people know. It's African drill with African elements like my guitar, even the chords. If you're into music, really, the chords that are the African chords. So it's more African than exotic. It's just African music. I like to say, explain it as African music only. Yeah.
All right.
It makes
So
sense saying
what
that.
inspired you to sort of like venture into this type of hip hop that you actually say people don't know?
People have never heard it because I feel like I'm the first one to do it. That's why they don't know it. But then what inspired me, I don't know, I'm a musician. I was born with this thing. I can't really explain where it came from. But then I'm just a creative person and follow music. So I guess inspiration. I also get inspiration from my artists who the legends, likes of Oliver Mtukudzi, Chiwoniso, Yuma Segela, a lot of African artists and some outside.
All right.
Yeah.
So you sing a lot about money, BUSISO.
You
sing a lot about money. What's the story? What's your story?
I won't say I love money, but then we all need money. And money makes the world go around, so why not sing about money when I need it? Because the thing with me, when I write music, I write things that I'm seeing right now that are affecting me, that are in my circle, that are in just my environment. So I guess at that time, at that phase, at that season, it was all about money.
Is there money in this music?
There's money. If you know how to, there's money everywhere. If you know how to mine it, you get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Explain further. You said if you know how to line it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So explain further. As a hip hop or Afro hip hop artist, how then does that translate? How does your art translate into a business?
Into business. Now, first, I feel like from the beginning, from the on-go, you just have to structure it in a way that it makes money. In terms of marketing, or even before that, there's the sound on its own. It's already a mine. It already mine. The sound, it's new, it's fresh, it's something that people value. So if people value it, you give it to the people. They will pay it back with something, whether it's money or not. They will give you something that's valuable because it's always exchange. So it's exchange of values. So I feel like just branding, the sound, the brand, and just the marketing, just put it to the right people who want the product. They'll pay for it.
All right, so there's this issue that there isn't enough that's being done for artists in Zimbabwe in terms of marketing and branding. Like we actually don't have authentic people out there who want to support artists in that regard. What do you say about that?
Well, it is what it is. We don't have people. Let me not say we don't have people because I feel like they're there, but then they really don't know who to locate, what to do, because there's no structure in them, honestly. In the music industry, there's just no structure. We're just trying to build. Some are just trying to gain. Some are trying to build. Some are just doing their own things. So people are there, but then I feel like they just don't know what to do, who to talk to. The people that are there who are at the light, they just want to shine them, not the artists. They don't want the artists to shine. They want to shine themselves. So it's kind of hard for artists. When you're supposed to be the one who's shining, your talent's supposed to be shining, but the person who's behind you, who's pushing, is the one who's trying to shine. So it would just not make sense.
Actually, we have an ego problem in Zimbabwe and Africa as a whole.
Yeah.
Are we in agreement?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do have.
So you've said a lot. You've talked about how the music industry is haphazard. Saka ukuthi in Zimbabwe music injuga. Is that what you're saying?
Makasa. No, but then the thing is, the music industry in Zim, honestly speaking, there's no certain structure where we know we have. When we're talking about structure, let me place it like this: in Zimbabwe we have recording studios. We don't necessarily have the distributors. We don't even have a distributor, like a Zimbabwean authentic distributor, music distributor from Zim, who distributes music to DSPs. First of all, we don't have that. I don't think we have marketing agencies for musicians, my PR agencies, my AR agencies. We don't have that. We don't have. I don't think we also have artist managers who really know what they're doing, like in terms of know what they're doing. Yeah. I don't think we do have artist managers who know what they're doing, who have studied the industry and are moving. People are just doing their own thing. Everyone is trying, or all trying, let me say that.
Sakura suits. I remember in Super Tycoon. I swear I'm dandy name a cool song. We were living la vida, look at the river poolside. But he was this paper how we have food. Bonka battle so food. Doshandira muri yangu boys. Doshandira muri yangu barume. Doshandira muri yangu boys. Doshandira muri yangu barume.
Itaizedu zvinake toda chiedza tifambe hapana dambi itaititye tifare tiri kutsvaga timbare tiri kutsvaga zimbale zvima-blue notes maguru sport
The picture that I'm getting sitting here, it's really messed up, man.
Why?
So how, like, you're putting a picture, there isn't enough support, there isn't enough even structural, like,
no, the thing
structures
is,
even policies.
I feel like the thing is, first, the picture that I'm bringing out is, it's not necessarily about the people. It's about us not generally having structures set up already. You feel?
Okay,
we don't have, we don't really have artist cinemas where our managers can go, they can be taught what they're doing by people who have experienced it from outside. You feel? We don't have record labels who can give us advance to do what we're doing, the music videos that we're shooting. So it's not necessarily about us artists or the managers. The managers were all fine or all there, but then we just don't have the necessary structures set up. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Yeah.
So how do you manage as an artist, especially young as you are, how do you manage to navigate in such a retarded environment so that you actually push your work out there? Because I understand there's a lot of competition. Yeah, hip-hop is on a wave. Afro or whatever genre hip-hop is on a wave. Yeah. So how do you manage to sort of like override all the challenges?
And the challenges. Well, I feel like challenges will always be there, whether we have the structures or not. So you just have to, it's a personal thing. You you just have to work through the challenges. You know what your vision, what I want to do. I'm BUSISO, I want to sing, I want to change the world. This is how I'm going to move. So any challenges I face, I check them out, analyze what's the problem, what's the solution, I move with the solution. Yeah, so it's simple like that, yeah.
Oh, all right. So I noticed you are not part of the lineup at the Culture Control.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Basically, first of all, I don't think I was invited, first of all, but then either way, I was working on my EP. Yeah, I was going to decline it either way because I'm actually focusing on my EP, just creating, yeah.
Okay, so you're taking a sabbatical
Yeah,
from performing.
basically, yeah.
Okay, can you tell us more about this EP?
So the EP, I don't have a lot of information yet, but then we've been working on it for about 7 months now. It's been 7 months working on the EP. It has a lot of features, some big names and some small names, but then I'm trying to just create something that's different. It's a different sound. It's not necessarily just hip hop. It's a fusion of many African authentic sounds. So it's generally just something amazing. I can't even describe it. Yeah.
Wow.
So I was saying the EP, I can't really describe it. It's from the production side. It's something that's totally different. I hope the people who accepted the way we wanted to deliver it, because it's something that's totally different. I don't think anyone in Sim has done it before. Something that's totally different. But then it's something amazing. It's just gonna be it's just.
Right, now I'm seriously curious, but I'll leave it here.
Yeah.
So are you from Bulawayo actually? It's called
I was about to correct you.
Crucify me. I'm also from Bulawayo. But I've been polluted. So are you from Bulawayo or Harare?
I'm from Bulawayo.
What brought you to Harare?
I was brought to Bulawayo by family factors here.
Family.
Because I came here when I was around 15, 16, 15.
You are now from Harare. We can't talk of Bulawayo. Except maybe your music. Like you don't want to lose touch of.
No, it's not necessarily about losing touch. I'm from Bulawayo. I've been in Bulawayo more than I've been in Harare.
Born, bred, and
I was
battered.
born, bred. I've never been to Harare. Just a few instances where I would just come here and there. But then, until I came to the site. So mostly I'm just a Bulawayan guy who's in Harare.
All right.
Yeah.
So actually, there's this talk around town that there isn't enough artists that are coming from Bulawayo or artists that are worth listening to. Do you agree with that? And why is it like that?
Well, first, the artists who are worth listening who are in Bulawayo. The worth listening part, I don't agree. But then there are no artists, or let me not say there are just a few artists from Bulawayo who are really shining, who are really making it. Well, there's a lot of factors that are causing that also.
Okay. You can talk about them.
I feel like Bulawayo is a city that's still discovering itself, like on their own.
Okay.
The sound they're still, because it's a really creative zone. Like if you go to Bulawayo, if you meet the creatives, they're really talented. But then they're still discovering themselves, and also the marketing factors. Like I said, there are no structures in them for these things. So for them to market themselves all the way from Bulawayo to Harare or to Pindura or wherever, it's kind of hard for them. It's kind of difficult for them. But then they're really talented people from Bulawayo, like extremely talented people.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. So I understand that you work for 3K TV.
Yes.
How do you balance your work and your side hustle? Is music your side hustle?
No, music is not a side hustle.
It's your first love.
It's my first love. Yeah.
Okay, so it's passion and like
but 3K
food
TV
on the table, kinda.
3K, it's not necessarily anything like that. It's something where me going to 3K TV is, I went to 3K TV there as a person who's passionate about just the entertainment industry.
Okay,
So I'm actually contributing more because I'm a person who's not just talented in the music zone. Talented. I feel like I'm talented way over the music zone.
Okay.
Not to blow my own horn, but then so I'm going there as a person who's pushing the industry forward. It's not necessarily for the money or anything like that. It's just me going there, helping out, bringing in artists, because I'll be bringing in artists who need recognition on TV. Just bringing a lot of people there.
perspective because I'm seeing you as an artist and you're actually working in the media to support other artists.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant angle.
Yeah.
But as a person who's actually in the media spheres and an artist, how do you think the media can actually improve our Zimbabwean media? How do you think it can improve in amplifying arts and maybe supporting the creative industry?
Well, I feel like the industry the media industry is already doing much. I feel like it's growing. It's doing a lot, but then there's still more to be done. On a personal level, I feel like it just has to set higher goals for themselves in terms of quality. The types of gear that are being used to just go with the time. Now, you see, now we're in 2023. There's some gear that you can't use to shoot. There's some gear that you can't use to record, especially for media that will be seen nationwide that is representing them. So panodo quality just professionalism there, bringing in fresh talent, bringing in fresh people, but some feelings, personality, who knows that, just bringing the people all hot, the people all working hard, who need to be valued and recognized.
Besides maybe improving on the quality of outputs for the products that the media is producing, what do you feel about the media also stifling some voices in the creative industry?
The media, that's a big word. What does that mean?
No names, you don't even need to mention names, but there are instances, maybe as an artist, there are instances when you felt kuti apa ndavharirwa panza.
I tried running away from this one, but then I feel like Zviriko industry where someone would prefer a person who they more like or who they more relate with than a person who deserves the spot. Because my instance is like Emma shows where per show, I don't like to really go deep into the details, but then panenge show show ye afro moda ushedza kana hip hop artist use or headliner, it doesn't make sense. If you give the people who deserve to be there the spotlight, so somehow shitoro nega ka imbalance karibo.
So how do we move on and how do we grow the creative industry if the artists are not willing to speak out? Because most of you have been saying, no, I won't mention names, no, I won't go there. You are trying to be diplomatic. How then? Okay, let me rephrase it. Do you actually have a platform where you can voice your concerns so that maybe there's room for improvement? Well,
I feel like in terms of that, as I mentioned before, they're not really structures that are set up where I can go and say, this is what's going on, first of all. But then secondly, I feel like even if you voice out, when you're voicing out, don't humiliate the next person. Just it's good to mention it in a way that also protects that other person, because they're also a brand. They're eating off their brand values. So you just have to try not to humiliate. Just have honor.
That was really dramatic. So besides your EP, it's your major project at the moment.
Right now, at the moment,
Yes. After that, what can we look forward to?
After the EP, we're coming through with more music videos. We're working on a storyline. So it's like I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if it has a name. So it's like music videos it's totally it's like a movie based on music. So it's like a series of songs that have music videos that are syncing into each other. Like sequels. So it's a major project.
I think people like artists are doing the most with music videos in Zimbabwe. Do we agree?
Yeah,
What's the inspiration though? Is it like necessity because the next guy is doing it, or necessity being maybe the initiator of innovation?
And I feel like it's creativity. There's because I feel like we've been boxed in for the previous times. We're just boxed in terms of music videos. We just shoot regular videos and stuff. But then now people are now creative. The directors are also now creative. They're now open. you have to use what you have. You don't wait for this big camera to shoot or have money to rent cars, have money to rent locations and stuff. You just use what you have. So I feel like we've come to a realization of that, and we're now using what we have to create. And yeah, it's coming out well, it's coming out good. Yeah.
What's with hip hop and cars and beautiful?
Nah, I feel like hip hop is for hip hop fanatics. It's a culture. Yeah, it's a culture.
Okay.
So Jitorium culture,
it's part of
and
the
stuff.
culture.
Yeah, because I feel like even if you're growing up, even little kids, they love cars. So but I could to choose my car, blah blah blah. So it's something that's normal. So we just, because hip hop is mostly about just bringing out culture, who we are. It's just So we just bring out who we are, what we love, yeah.
So if you had anything if you were given a chance maybe to transform the music industry, specifically hip hop, in Zimbabwe, what would you do?
If I was given a chance, in terms of where will I be sitting, at which rank?
The top.
At the
like,
top.
The
Right.
top line.
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I would do a talent search, because there's a lot of talented kids in Zim, all over Zim, not just in the big cities or whatever. Like Gumusha Jago, there's really a lot of talent. Because I remember this instance where I was in Koromons. At these lights is like the young kids, they came out and like, then they showed me my video. I was like crazy, and then they told me they also sing, and I heard their music, and they started rapping, freestyling. I was like, hey, so there's really talent in Zim. There are people who are really so it's first initiative is to look for talent. If I have the resources, if I have the connects, try to groom them to be artists, build knowledge, give them some industry knowledge, and let them grow as artists and express themselves.
Oh, wonderful. So, do you aspire to maybe be a notable artist who's known even internationally? And if yes, what are you doing? Because you mentioned things like maybe doing proper grooming for them to understand the music industry and maybe to treat music as a business. What are you doing in your own right?
In my own, definitely, I do aspire to be an international artist. Not an international, a global artist, actually.
Global,
Yeah. There's a difference between the two.
Okay, what's the difference?
Global, well, it's now beyond international. Because international, you can go to South Africa and be from Zim and call yourself international.
Okay,
So
there was a debate
just
around this. Remember?
About international.
Thank you for the
So if
clarification.
you say an international artist, I can go to Zambia and be an international artist because I'm from Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So it's international. But then when I'm global, it's more like intercontinental, where I can go to Asia and just shine that side. That's being global. Yeah. So what am I doing? I feel like first things first, my sound is totally different. It's authentic. It's who I am. It's African. It just represents Africa, the African people as a whole. So it's bound to go global. The marketing also growing, using what we have, the resources that we have to get to a higher standard. Yeah. So I feel like that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Just yeah.
Kukwasisai Boroi Kukwasisai
I like it.
Salai Botek Shiriko Makoko Bambare Shikase Yes Shiriko Kwakdara Shepsomana na moms Chaka big Pinda murau Sentine ngokuchuni like him Ifunisa Ecelo mpita Umakelon gasa chabuli ulo musi